On this episode of Hashtag Pool Guys, we're talking about Shotcrete pools. The biggest question is, what is a Shotcrete pool? Now, with that being said, we got the crew behind us. They're out there working hard right now. As you guys see, it looks like we're framing a house. We've got wood, we got rebar. As you guys have seen plenty of videos with a fiberglass pool, comes in off a truck, it's set in the hole. Or you see guys with a vinyl liner, they're bringing it in with a kit, they're building walls. This pool is a lot different than a lot of other pools out there. A lot more hard work, and the construction behind it and engineering is night and day between any other pool out there. So let's talk about some of the best benefits to these swimming pools. Customization. Number one, with customization, you can make this pool and dream as big as you would like. You guys can make from a tanning ledge to bubblers to lights to a elevated spa. You can make this pool come to life and do it exactly to fit your own backyard. Now, this homeowner here, him and his wife came together, drew up a plan. They didn't have an idea for a backyard. One of the biggest advantages to this pool is number two, a retaining wall. We were able to build this pool with its own retaining wall where we didn't have to have a special just retaining wall for like a vinyl liner or fiberglass to hold the structure in place. I'm standing here with the experts when it comes to concrete. This is the Pauly Construction. We've got Patrick and we've got Nick here. So behind us right now, we have a job going on in Nicholasville, which is we're installing a Shotcrete concrete swimming pool. So before we dive into that and we get you all excited about a swimming pool, I want to talk about these guys and their expertise. So Patrick, please tell the folks here exactly what Patrick Pauly Construction is all about, man, and what you guys do.
Well, we're a commercial industrial concrete company and teamed up with Justin to do some custom pools.
So the exciting thing about getting together is we've obviously are a pool company. We install swimming pools from vinyl liner, fiberglass. To add to the portfolio, my team, we've never dealt with concrete, do anything this elaborate. These guys are experts and they are incredible when it comes to concrete and knowing it. So Nick here, we got one of the foremans. He's been helping me and coaching me kind of through this process of this pool. So Nick, just give us a little bit of background on what this pool is, the style, like what is the Shotcrete as far as the layout of the pool, the design. What's going on with this pool?
Well, see, this pool here is going to have a beach entry, as you can see. It's also, that beach entry is going to last for about 15 feet. Then it's going to drop off, and there's going to have a drain in the middle of the pool there. You can see all the steel in there to reinforce the Shotcrete and make sure that your pool is durable.
So the neat thing, this pool can be customizable.
Yeah.
So as far as being custom, it's really unlimited as far as the design. So Patrick, I know you worked with the homeowner more than I got to on this. What was some of the designs and their ideas and their vision on making this come to life, from the tanning ledge to the spa, things like that?
When we first talked to them, they talked about putting a pool at the base of the hill. They were completely against it, wanted it up near the house. You know, they really didn't want to have to trek all the way down the hill. But coming up near the house became very limited on what they were able to do. You can't do a vinyl liner. Doing a fiberglass you can't do because they wanted an exposed edge with a lower patio and an upper patio, and the pool wall, you know, just, it had to be concrete. So
and with that point right there is a huge one to bring home to you guys, because the fiberglass, it would be a beautiful infinity edge. We could do all that, it would have been beautiful. But when you start looking at cost and design, the most important thing with this, we were able to use, if I'm mistaken, you all tell me, the Shotcrete could be shot on this side as a wall, as your pool wall and as your retaining wall.
Yeah, this wall right here is actually going to be a structural wall. So if you're standing in the pool, you'll be at the same elevation as somebody standing on the lower wall down here. So we put in retaining walls with upper and lower patio walls to help support this pool.
Yeah, so there were some challenges on this, like he said. So when you came out, the yard sloped tremendously.
Yeah, very steep hill, yeah. Very steep hill.
So this pool was a great design, being able to come together and have this instead of, like we said, where a vinyl liner, fiberglass, you would have been probably 30, 40, 50 grand on a retaining wall, where you could have just made this part of your pool. So not are we kind of saving you a little money, I mean, these pools aren't cheap, but at the same time, you're going to get uniqueness, creativity as far as the customization of the pool. Like Nick said, you have a tanning ledge, the spa. Nick, tell everyone about the spa. What's the look of that, the spacing, kind of the, we see, I mean, you see a box, it's elevated. Tell them about the spa.
This spa here, you're going to see there, it's about 4.5 feet tall. It's going to have a bench all the way around, on all four sides. You're also going to have steps on the right side and the left. On the back side of it, it's going to have a walkway to walk around and go down to the lower patio. And the good thing about this spa, it's going to have a ton of jets in it, and it's going to be put together perfect.
As far as this pool, Nick, tell them about the deep end of the pool. This was a little unique because your standard, well, us pool guys, and at least our company, we don't like to do cookie cutter pools. So a lot of our vinyl liners, things like that, we try to do more custom tanning ledges like this, things like that. But you're still limited because of the way it's designed from the manufacturer. You're still limited typically where you have a shallow end and a deep end of a pool. This pool's deep end is located where?
In the middle.
It's pretty unique. So now I think this family can enjoy this pool for several reasons with a nice tanning ledge, play volleyball, utilize the whole space. It's going to be beautiful.